a peril where you'd find a kill. But they're really just trying to poke and prod. Now Resolution, Wolves are up. There you go with the Paralyzing Cast. You start with the Maledict, but because you've already used a stun, Sunstrike comes in, is enough. KP will end up dropping. While up on the top lane, you're going to end up losing that Bat Rider. Chuan was actually walking through the Firefly #1, which just propelled his farm forward. Chuan, now the smoke, he's there on Misery, and Misery, well, the sentry's down, they know exactly what's going on. Stun over towards Weeha, and Misery, well, he actually takes one of them, the Sunstrike. Chuan, he feels it coming and moves away, as now Moo, underneath that tier 1 tower, trying to engage in. He's got one more Spirit Siphon developed, but he's way too deep with the call, so he can't finish the job. And there's DC who will
do exactly what they're doing now. Go for the mid-tier 2. There's no reason to fight Newbee if they're going to fight TPs.
Wait for those cancelling of the TPs. Not possible from Moo. He's in the neighborhood. So tier 2 tower killed off by the Lycan. Beastmaster got the other one. Ravage goes off in mid while the battle is still happening on bottom lane. Weeha, he'll die on that mid lane. But now Death Ward, the Roar from KaKa must be committed. He got the Lycan right behind him. Resolution, that damage on the Moo. The Witch Doctor will survive, keeping the restoration up. Now you can move over to KaKa, still slowed down by those 3 sticky napalm charges. You can trigger off the dust, which will give an opportunity here for Hal to chase down Misery over to the tree lines. With Shikuchi, he will definitely keep up. Sentry's down for the Radiant side. Misery starting the first screen down. He had 1 second time with the ulti. Maybe now we can win the ulti. They bring down Hal. Misery with a double kill. They'll move over towards Chuan and Newbee. This is a horrible trade for them, losing 4 heroes. Even slipped themselves in now. But DC, they were farming up the side lanes. They're actually going to smoke up themselves and move over to Roshan. The Wolf that saw them go in. And now Newbee know it. The lasso catching Chuan. There's the easy counter to the lasso. So Chuan, he's still going to go down. Nothing will survive it. And now Roshan killed by the Dire. Weaver has the immortality, but Paralyzing Cast can make it difficult to get out of here. Also, the exorcism is wearing off. They have to know. They wanted the timing. And Moo! The flame break! He's actually clipped for the moment. The Ravage from KP tries to create space, but really it does absolutely nothing. Now he's got Maledict on top of him, combining him with Death Ward. KP must retreat out of this one. Misery's got trouble with the Necro Books. Riding your tail. He has to go back invis. And maybe, yep, there he is. He's actually away. So you kill off the VS. Hal wants to go for something else. Ichikuchi's through. Heavy damage with the bugs over on the Witch Doctor. They need to keep Hal off him. Back behind the T1 tower. They can play around the vision, but now Hal will just silence away. They got to get that bug off him, which now is able to be done. So Hal still wants more. He's hiding in the trees, looking for something. They want to force the advantage. They want to use this Aegis for good, but they're just not finding anything at the moment. Last time. And this is an early triggering on the Necro Book. It's like they're trying to find the Invis heroes. They run into him, and Resolution goes dogflop. Chuan again. He's the primary target. He lasted up by Moo, but Resolution's dying so quickly. He won't be able to survive much longer. In fact, now he is down. Paralyzing Cast doesn't make it easy either, because both KaKa as well as Chuan could not escape. Misery will go into the dagger form now, backing out with that smoke screen, covering up most of the riverside.
Oh,
and Moo goes down. He didn't want to kill the Necro. Hal will run down through the river. They've lost 3 now, and it's unwillingly. He can't do anything against that, however. He can't now, Newbee. And they're coming towards the mid. By the end, DC pretty much ready for him. There's your blink dagger in. Moo. This time he's going to get stunned up, so no lasso control. The smoke screen tries to create space, and then Chuan swapping him up, but they can't control the ice wall. Actually locking Chuan in the river. He signs the Death Ward. KP even almost walks into the Sunstrike, but on the backline, the Ravage. This time from KP does a little bit of work, but it's already too late. He's lost so much life. He'll go down. KaKa will join him as well on the grave, and it's Hal underneath the sentry ward. They saw him for a moment, got the call snap off. Secondary sentry, keep the vision. The timeline strikes him all the way back into the mid lane. Thanks to the Radiant creep wave that was already there, they saw him run into the jungle, hit through the tower. Newbee have to come back. The Adire Observe Ward is seeing perfect position. That's only the sentry. They didn't see him on the Bat Rider. Now they will. But where is your opening? Where's your target? And that's what it's going to be. Trick to the tray will allow Misery to escape. But now that's we got Moo. Can they kill him off in time though? Weeha is there with the EMP burn. Newbee going to do this with only a half tank of gas. They need more damage. Now the Death Ward's kicking in. Moo's actually going to survive through this one. He's trying to get rid of the bug. Not going to happen. Hal's able to find a couple of kills. But now maybe DC. They're on the run. KP. No, Moo's going to go down. DC are back in control. KP will go down too. The Sunstrike perfectly positioned. Say goodbye to him. The Weaver is the last man standing. Hal needs to get something huge here. He's already got a triple kill, but the team asks more of him, or else this mid-rack is toast.
He doesn't have his ultimate either. Caught by the tornado.
The tornado? Will he have enough life? Shikuchi away?
Oh, Weeha's got the right idea. He's like, no, ignore the Weaver. Ignore the Weaver.
They're sitting there for the moment. Here comes the second set. Wait for him to come in, and Lycan triggers his Necro box. They look for the target. It's going to be Chuan to start with Tornado, picking up KP with the EMP. KP will still get the ulti off, catching out 3 with a roar, but Hal's already down. They've lost the win with no buyback. Moon died to the meteorite. KaKa's gone. This game may actually just be almost over right now when they get 3 huge kills like that. You take Roshan, you know DC, they're headed straight mid after this. It's a 60-second cooldown. These fights have been dragging on so long, he actually can feel confident enough to use that ultimate form already before the Aegis Immortal will trigger. Drops down by half-life, they force-staff him out. That's the first one over on the Witch Doctor with EMP Tornado, picking him up, throwing him down. KaKa, he's AC out of mana with the Necro Books to the front line. Flame Break pushing him back. KP, he wants to ravage, but there's no real opportunity just yet. The Meg Charge will have to trigger. They're in pretty deep, but where's the opening? Now the Ravage will come through, but How is so low? No time left available. He's on the sidelines, no buyback. Newbee, they've lost this game.
They've done it.
It is actually going to go to a third deciding game after Newbee crushed
The game 1 crushing like this, and they look like an entirely different team. They just look so much more comfortable with this